What's going on the Winners Win podcast? Your boy Loso 2.0, the copy god himself. And today we're going to talk about the 6 basic human needs and how this goes into finance. But before we get started with all that, we like to do some housekeeping things. Please subscribe to this channel's Winners Win. Like this video, share it, comment below. And if you listen to this on any type of podcast platform, definitely 5-star reviews and leave a review below because I love to see how I can grow. Before we get started with that, I like to do little updates on life. So things going good with my business now. I feel like now with talking to my friends once a week on our goals and trying to figure out how we can pretty much grow our goals, I've been just on a tear. Get my website stuff done, got my book back cover getting finished, researching some LLC stuff. Just everything in my business is just kind of going now, going. I'm still finding time to knock out these podcast videos for you guys. Still finding time to immerse myself in different knowledge in order to grow my business to a level that is so exponential. It's not even funny. And on top of all of that, give me 1 second. Just wanted to check one thing off the list. On top of all that, team, I actually got someone to start building my logo. Now, I don't mean no disrespect when I say this, but I always tell people I'm closer to autistic than artistic because I have absolutely no creativity when it comes to art. So I can't dance, sing, draw, anything you could think of. But what I am good at is, communication, sales, and of course mindset stuff. And I'm real disciplined, right? I'm a type of guy that has a list of things needs to do and crosses them all. I might as well be Santa Claus. You know what I mean? Check my list twice. I'm only saying that because Christmas is Christmas coming up this weekend. But I just gave the full creative power to the person who's created my logo. I said, listen, this is what my tagline is. This is what I say. This is what my business is. I need some type of logo in order to start pushing some stuff out. I also got my boy pretty much hook me up with some t-shirts, stuff like that, and branding stuff to get my stuff out of there. I'm telling you guys, it's 2023. Loso is coming a little different. Now, if you're listening to this podcast, you need to be coming just as different as me. Right? Because like I said, I'm just killing it as far as my goals come with my business stuff. I got my About page done, the home page done. I got just some more stuff to knock out, and I might literally get my website up and running. And then on top of that, once I'm finished this episode, I'm going to hop on Podmatch. I'm just going to take the lead. It's only $20 a month to be able to get interviewed on different podcasts and interview different people on my podcast. So I'm just going to take the lead, see what it's talking about. I mean, hey, listen, I spend $20 on anything any other time, so why not invest that in my business and pay the $10 a month for my domain name? You just invest in myself, just different ways to grow my business even more, and I can get that LLC stuff going. I'm just excited. A lot of big moves coming for me, a lot of stuff that I'm doing that's just going to help me just keep becoming more and more better the man I am today. Now, as far as basketball goes, I got shots up today. I was hooping today. Today, when I was hooping, I was, same thing, real quick, getting to the basket. My touch around the rim was a little suspect today, so I definitely got to get some mic ins in. But then also, too, I was looking to shoot a little bit more. I was cutting to the basket, being more aggressive with the cuts. Now, each week I'm just building back on. I took a couple more shots this time. I took about like 4 or 5 shots this time in the span of 3 games or so that I played, which that means I'm getting more and more shots up, more reps up. But I wasn't shooting from the legs, but it's all good. Now I got my plan because it's like I'm not playing enough basketball. I'm getting the drills and I'm doing the drills. It's helping me get better at my shot. But one thing I'm not doing is I'm not playing enough basketball. So my new routine now is still get my shots up every other day, but at least once a week, meet my guy Kyrie at the gym and we get shots up together and then we play one-on-one, because that way when we play one-on-one, that's when I can work on my stuff and we can work on things that we've been working together. Because things I need to, start working on is my pull-up mid-range. I think that would literally add a great package to my game. But that's a lot of stuff that's been going on. My physicality, which has been doing great, and then my business. And shoot, it's already, halfway through the episode. So, that I can get now, I can start getting into the topic. But I just want to let you guys know that life is great. I'm winning and I'm always going to win now. So we're going to talk about the 6 basic human needs, and I'm going to tell all 6, and then I'm going to go back through and explain each one. So the 6 basic human needs are certainty and comfort, uncertainty slash variety, significance, love and connection, growth, and contribution. These are the 6 basic needs that every single human needs in their lifetime in order to live. And all of these 6 basic needs go back to what makes millionaires, right? What makes them wealthy, because they feed off of these 6 basic human needs in order to help grow their business, in order to help to grow their wealth to a level that's higher than the average person because of knowledge like this. So it's important that you watch this full episode on YouTube so you can get the rest of it. So certainty and comfort. People like to feel secure, right? They love that idea of financial security. Financial security to them a lot of times, and that's where I would say in the industrial age, where everybody was told go to school, get a degree, work a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 was seen as job security because that's what they were playing off of. You're certain, you should be comfortable because you're going to get a check every single 2 weeks, no matter no matter if you do your job well, you do your job well, right? They love that certainty and that comfort. But as I'm growing, and even as you're going through life, you see how uncertain it is. So in the corporate AT&T, for example, right? They had a whole program called SWAT. So it was like kind of like what it was were people that help grow area managers, help the area managers, support them in order to help struggling stores get better. Randomly, they just decided to, okay, cool, we're going to just stop that program completely because we don't have the money for it, cut all those back, and then give people severance packages or send them over to different stores, be managers again. That's insane because you thought you were comfortable, but no, they just decided like that, drop it, I had to do that. T-Mobile just started selling their retailers or started cutting back on all the authorized dealers they had and buying their stuff back to be corporate. Just like that, a drop of a hat. Second thing we need, the uncertainty and variety. We need variety of different things. That's why if we do the same thing every single day, we will die or get bored. We could die of boredom, honestly. That's why we need to be, my coach always told me, be comfortable being uncomfortable. And it stuck with me to this day because you have to switch it up. That's why I go and get the drill shots up. But then now it's like, okay, once a week, I'm going to go play one-on-one at least and get shots up with my boy and play one-on-one with him, because then that's going to be uncertainty and variety to my workout, because now I'm working on different things that I practice and not just getting shots up doing the same drill. And I'm adding little drills to what he says as well. So that's why you want to have that in there as well. Third is significance. Everybody loves to feel like important. Honestly, to feel important, honestly, is something big for us. So you have to honestly starts with yourself. Can you make yourself feel important? Just like when you try to hold people to different standards, you have to hold yourself to those standards first in order to be successful. So how can you start making yourself feel significant? 4 is love and connection. We all have our loved one. Now that may or may not mean spouse. They may just mean having love and connection with your family, the relationships that you have with your family. We all need that type of love connections. Actually, it's a fun fact. Rabbits can die of loneliness and just being alone. Humans, we are the same way. We can die. We're very social creatures. So if we're just alone all the time, we're not nurturing our relationships that we have, we can end up dying. Number 5 is growth. Remember that saying I was saying before. If you're not growing, you're dying, because of the fact of this, right? Like from a cellular level, solids are always vibrating or always moving. So if you're always moving, you can only move forward or backwards. So that means if you're not growing forward, then you're moving backwards automatically. So we need to continuously grow every single day. And last is contribution. This is a corny saying they said, but living is giving. You have to find ways to contribute to society. I want to create that. I'm going to create that Black or Latino Wall Street for us to start building our own communities and growing our communities in order to become wealthy. So those are the 6 human needs, and you should understand them, especially if you want to continue to grow in life. So that's really all I have for you guys today. I want you guys to keep coming today, and remember, you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.